thought, I have had it with this job. I just can't take much more of this. Chances are you are on the verge of burnout, my friend. By the end of this video, you will be an expert on the 5 stages of burnout and how to detect the signs to avoid it happening to you. For the best insights and advice on mental health and mindset, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. So listen, I have 20 plus years in the corporate world, and believe me, workplace stress is real. Besides that, I've posted 200 plus microblogs on my Instagram page around mental health and mindset. And for your reading pleasure, I've written a blog titled Burnout. Has this happened to you? On my blog site, inspiringwordsofregina.com. The links to both my Instagram and my blog site are in the description below. So now's your chance to hear this directly from me in this video and hopefully save yourself from experiencing what I had to learn the hard way. So keep watching. All right, so let's get into it. The first phase of burnout is the honeymoon phase. This is when you're experiencing high job satisfaction. It may be a new role or a new task that you get, and you're totally committed to it. I mean, your creativity is flowing, and you have a high commitment to completing the task, and you're just feeling all warm and bubbly and inside about it. Your boss is praising you, you're getting a kudos and a thumbs up, and you are just feeling on top of the world. Stage 2, the onset of stress, and where burnout begins. With an awareness of some days being tougher than others, you might even find your optimism reducing and notice symptoms of stress that can affect you emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay, so this is when you're looking at your emails and you're like, oh my God, they're piling up. And oh my God, today I have like meetings for the first 4 hours of my workday and they're back to back. And then because, you're operating in a situation where you have unrealistic expectations put on you, you're like, oh my God, what is priority, this or that? So you are really at a point of stressing out about your days at work. Stage 3, chronic stress. In this stage of burnout, well, this marks the change in your stress levels, where you may go from motivation to feelings of stress quite frequently. These feelings will more than likely be more intense than the feelings of stress you started to feel in phase 2. So, I'm gonna do a pulse check on you guys. Comment with yes down below if you've experienced stages 1 through 3. Stage 4, burnout. Yes, my friend, you have arrived. This is where the symptoms become critical. This is where you're at a point of where continuing on as normal is no longer possible. You are simply at your wit's end. And to go another day experiencing these symptoms just seems unbearable. So this is when you are like, I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. There is just seems to be no resolution to your pain. You just can't seem to get through the days, as productively as you used to. Everything seems to be a daunting task, and it just has become too much. So you start to explore your options about how to get assistance with your situation. All you want at this point is relief from the situation because it's just become too much to handle. Stage 5, habitual burnout. This is the final stage of burnout. And sadly, the symptoms are so embedded in your life that you start to experience a significant physical, mental, and emotional problem. Even more so than when you experience occasional stress and anxiety. So this is when, on Sunday, you are stressed about Monday. You do not feel like getting out of the bed to go to work because the anticipation of what your day holds, you are just to the point of no return where, you're feeling low energy and you're really exploring your options about how in the world can I get out of the situation. I just can no longer continue to operate in this kind of environment. So you really just are looking for ways to, stop the cycle of how you feel. Now, you have the 5 stages of burnout that you must know. But how do you detect the symptoms before they occur? Well, you're in luck. I've written a full-length blog post on my site, inspiringwordsofregina.com, that details out each stage of the symptoms. You can click the link in the description below. Also, if you want to join my community of over 1,800 plus followers on Instagram, where I post 3 times per week about mindset and mental health, click the link in the description below. Okay guys, I have 2 things I need you to do for me. Check out my microblog on mental health on my Instagram feed, and check out my full-length blog on my site. And if you like this video, like it, and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. It's been nice talking to you guys. I'll see you in the next video.